All right. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, men and women who have clicked on this video. My name is Yoel Benelli. This is my first YouTube video ever. Until now, I've been insecure about my appearance, the way I sound maybe. Been insecure about a lot of stuff. And I've been too much of a bitch to do what I think is my purpose, what I believe is my purpose in life. And that is to motivate people. It's why. And why is that important to you? Because I will not stop until you, yes, you watching this video, are motivated to go out and do whatever your thing is. Whatever your thing is. That productive, good thing that you always wanted to do. It could be knitting. It could be painting. It could be the gym. It could be riding. It could be going on more walks. Anything. Any small good thing that you've been wanting to do, I'm here. And now I want to motivate people in order to do that. This journey that has led to me now not becoming insecure with the way I look and not being afraid to put my face out there, not being afraid to try and motivate anybody. Because if I can motivate just one person with this video, that's enough for me. This doesn't take anything out of my time. I'm not gonna spend time editing this. This is gonna be raw footage. And now, who am I? Who am I? I just want to give you a small small image of who I am. I'm 16. I dropped out of school when I was 15. I work. I've been working for the past 8 months. 16 and a half. And I strictly believe that what we're challenged with the most, on the other side of that challenge, is the opportunity to influence people the most to do that good thing. For me, I want to motivate people. I want to motivate as much people as I can. I want to motivate the world to be better. Not better than the person next to us, better than the man or woman we were yesterday. Because to look at other people is vanity. It is vanity to compare ourselves to other people. We are not to compare ourselves to anyone but ourselves. Obviously, each thing that we need to improve on in life is an endless journey, because there will always be a harder step of that thing to work on it. For comparison, you might not compare yourself to the little poor guy on the street, but you'll compare yourself to your friend, the guy next to you, your brother, your sister. So it's hard. It's not supposed to be easy, and it's not supposed to be something that once we're done with. All the challenges of life is productive, because when we work on these challenges, it uplifts us into a better person. Whether you believe in God, you don't believe in God, I believe each person has the responsibility to become the best person they can possibly become within the stuff they were given. Now, but thinking about our goal, our limitations, thinking about like, oh, this is my genetics and this is my limitations, who cares? Why not push that? Push, fuck what people think and fuck what people say you can do. Push for greatness. Push for everything you want. If you want it enough and you're willing to do the persistent work to continue and continue and continue, you will get it. No matter what, you will get it. And you might be wondering why I chose this cover picture, why I chose the cover picture to this video a picture of me flexing. A lot of people might think, oh, he's just another meathead. No, that picture, and I'm somewhat lean. I want to be much leaner than I am right now. That picture is only 2 weeks old. But that picture that's me, right? That's me after losing 20 pounds so far. 20 pounds of fat. I've been eating 1,000 calories, so in a 2,000 calorie or 1,500 calorie deficit, but besides cardio. And then also I do it on top. I do around 2 hours of cardio a day, plus a lot of standing and everything. Those who know about the bodybuilding, those who know about fitness, know that that adds a lot to a deficit. But I don't even count that in my deficit. I only count in my deficit the food. So 1,000 calories I was doing and now I'm like reverse dieting. I'm 1,100, but still 1,100. It's like nothing. After 2 months of doing it, I dropped 20 pounds. 20 pounds of fat. I went from living a life without standards, barely showering, barely taking care of myself, barely feeling good about myself. My ex broke up with me, and I realized I wasn't living for myself. Now, it was a great thing. We all have people that we think, I wish I could help this person become better. But why not help ourselves? From a purely selfish standpoint, why not help ourselves? Like Dale Carnegie said, one of my favorite authors. I love reading the book, right? How to influence people, how to win over friends and influence people. Well, obviously, that's what I'm trying to do right now, but I love the book for many reasons, but one of the main reasons I love the book for is the knowledge that's in there. The beauty of the knowledge that's in that book is undescribable, and the only way to comprehend is by reading it. Now, like he says, right? Actually, totally, I'm kind of forgetting. I need to trace my steps back. But now, what I was doing was very bad, right? I wasn't taking care of myself, and I wasn't holding to any standards. I didn't have any standards. I just showered when I felt dirty, but it was once every 2 days. But it doesn't matter. You don't shower when you feel dirty. You shower every night. You don't change your bed sheets when you feel like I've had them for way too long. No, you change them every 3 days, because those little stuff, that builds good habit, that builds productive habit. That's what leads to us becoming a better person. I want you guys to look in the mirror and smile with what you see, not because of what's on the outside, but because of what it took on the inside to build what's on the outside. Right? So that cover picture that I took, I was fasting for 24 hours. And when I said fasting, no water, no food. No food. Since 10 p.m. the day before, and I got to the gym at 9. I had an arm day, shoulders and arms and abs. And I pushed to my limitation, the set, as heavy as I could, 6 to 8 reps. And I only did 6 reps, but those 6 reps, the last I could barely get it up, and I had to squeeze. My biceps are still sore from Thursday. It's Saturday recording this. But that's how, Saturday night, that's how you work out. I give 110%. No one tells you what you can give. I have no number in mind when it comes to how much I think I'll be able to do. Not how much can I do, but let me go and see. Because what if I can get more? What if? Because I know that will put a smile on my face because I did more. So that's why I chose that cover picture. Because what that means, right? That picture is not just a meathead going to the gym, flexing, looking good. No, that's me 24 hours fasted, no water or carbs in my system, hitting the gym, tired, burnt out. And then after hitting I walk to the gym 10 minutes back, but it's a walk. But while fasting, it was hard. I actually brought water with me, but I forgot to drink about it because I got so into my exercise, so into my workout, I forgot to drink the water. And then after 450 crunches, straight, no break, You see, I have a nice amount of body fat to still have abs. But that's what happens when you work them out good. That's why I chose that picture. Because what that picture projects is a man, is a someone who went out and chose to do the difficult thing. I could have said, oh, you know what? I didn't eat. I didn't drink. It's not even going to be good for me to go work out. No. It might not be good for my body to go and work out, but it'll be good for my brain. It'll be good for my soul. Because I'll be choosing to do the thing that I don't want to do. The small, hard thing that I don't want to do, I'm choosing that. And that's what builds a better me, a better now, a happier person, going out and doing the harder thing. That's what builds. We all want to be happy. We want to feel important. Man craves importance. Men and women. When I say men, I mean mankind, womankind. We want to feel important. How do you feel important? The simplest path to it is doing productive stuff. Not stuff that other people say is productive, stuff that by us we find productive. And you can't lie to yourself with this. Because if you haven't been doing productive stuff till now. People want to change their lives. People say, oh, it's a new year, 2026. This is going to be my year. 2026 is 50% over. What have you done with it? What have you done with 2026? It's 50% over. What have you done? Now, if you're not happy with that answer, that's fine. Accept it. Accept that you haven't done what you wanted to do. But it's fine. It's water under the bridge. But the now, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. Choose the small, hard thing. You want to change your year? You want 2027 to be your best year yet? Change one small thing you do every day from a bad habit to a good habit. Replace it. Spend a few dollars on a good habit. Download an app on your phone to read. Listen to someone. I'm 16. I sound extremely smart. Not because I have all this knowledge, because I'm reading books all day. No, I listen to people too. You listen to people talk. You listen when people talk. Not to answer, but to ingest. Ingest into our brains. Food for thought. Back to where I was saying. Change one small thing of your day. One small thing, that's all it takes. Because you know what builds your day? Each small moment. And that's what builds your week. That's what builds your month. That's what builds your 2 months, your 3 months, your quarter year, or half year, your full year. That's what builds a good year. One small thing will tip the dominoes. And you will look back and you will smile. I can't help but smile just talking about it. I have a tone in my voice. I'm happy. Because you know what? The past 2 months, that's what I've been doing. I was out of the gym for 8 months. The gym is I love the gym. I love it. It's my most favorite hobby. I have a lot of hobbies. I am a man of a lot of hobbies, very diverse. I like to surf, I like to snowboard, I like to skateboard, I like to bicycle, I like to run, I like to walk, I like to jog, I like to sit in the peace. I like to do the stuff that give me extreme dopamine rushes. And I like to hit the gym. I like music. I pretty much like everything under the sun there is to like. I like taking in a lot of stuff. But the gym, I love. Nothing comes before it to me. But it also comes with a balance of family life. I'm 16 and a half, but balancing relationships with parents, relationships with friends, relationships with family, with brothers, sisters, cousins. Balance. That's the key. So what are you going to take from this video? What are you going to take? Now, if you had to watch it over, watch it over. You have work in 2 days. Put this in your save to later. Save it for work. Close your phone and listen. Just listen. First, it is not happiness that we find in the physical aspect of life, rather the journey of life itself. Happiness is in relishing in the endless horizon of opportunity to become better, relishing in the journey, finding happiness in the journey. For most people, happiness and content, completeness of the soul, is something we don't want to find because it's not comfortable. It's not for the lazy. It's not for the people who just want to do nothing all day. Finding happiness is a constant journey, and it takes constant work. And without it, it's gone just like that. Just as it came, it's gone. So we are going to find happiness by choosing the small, hard thing. The small thing in each part of our day, little by little, we're going to get better at. We're going to choose standards over everything. We want to party? Okay, fine. But I go to the gym at this point. I go to cardio at this point. And I know these stuff make me happy. Partying makes me happy in the moment. After it, does it make me so happy? Not really. Let me go hit the gym anyways. Let me forget about party. Let me put on a YouTube video after for my cardio. Let me watch a video that I purely enjoy, not inspiring. Everything has to be balanced. You jump into something cold plunge, it's not gonna work. It's not how stuff lasts. How stuff lasts is by substituting the small, destructive, and waste of time things that we do during our day with productive stuff, very little by little, right? After. Now, so you're looking for happiness. You got that part of the video. Next, each bad habit that we don't accept will rule over us. So the bad habits, we have to accept our shortcomings. Accept your fucking shortcomings. Because if you don't accept that you're not the person you want to be, you can never and you will never be the person you want to be, and you will never be happy in that mirror. And that mirror will look back at you and you'll see you created that. You created what's looking back at you in the mirror. And if you don't like it, it's in your complete ability to change it. Alright? I love all of you guys. I'm going to be posting at least once a week. This is raw, unedited video footage. You're going to hear me stuttering. You're going to hear me talking. This is my first time doing this. And you're going to see me change over the years. I'm so thankful for just to be alive. It is not the mere breath that brings me happiness, but it is the constant decision to do the thing. It's harder in the moment, but brings real happiness. That brings me happiness. Of course, we ought to be thankful that we are alive, because if you don't value time and you don't realize the magnitude of which time is, time can never be bought. Time is the most valuable currency. If I told you I'll give you $1 billion, but you have 24 hours to live, you wouldn't take it. Only a person who is ready to commit suicide would take that. But if we want to live, if we have stuff to live for, we wouldn't take it, right? So time is worth more than $1 billion. You value your day more than $1 billion, more than $1 trillion. You value 24 hours. So look at those 24 hours. Look back at it. Every night, look back at one thing that you did today. If you think you can do 5 minutes of looking back, I can't find the word that's like just looking back. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's not going off. So if you think you're gonna spend 5 minutes, cut that in half. Do it 2 minutes. 2 minutes, look back at your day. See what you did with your time. Plan for tomorrow. A man, woman without a plan is a failed. It's already failed attempt. Attempting without a plan is like running into battle without weapons, without weaponry, without shields, without everything. Fucking stink bugs, bro. Stink bug. I was so into it, I didn't realize there was a stink bug on my arm for like the past, I don't know how long. That is disgusting though. But either way, so enjoy your fucking weekend, guys. And enjoy it by doing the hard thing. Love to see you guys soon. I'm gonna try to be posting at least once a week, hopefully more. I'm a little busy. I know it's crazy to think I work a 9 to 5, and the rest of the day I'm busy. But I'm probably gonna be posting while I'm on the treadmill. I'm gonna post. So I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. And remember, you value 24 hours more than $1 billion. So make sure you are proud with what you spend each hour on. Goodbye. Good night.